Well, hello everyone. It is currently Sunday afternoon, and I am gonna try to do reading vlogs and see if that's something that I can do, both to help me stay motivated to read and also to just continue to post content and see how this goes. So I just wanted to briefly come in and say hello. I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done today just because I have homework that I need to do and get prepared for D&D tonight because that's something new-ish to last time I did videos. I play D&D every week now, and it's the best, and I've been playing for 3 years with a group of friends, and it is the highlight of my week. Just the highlight. But yeah, so I hope to read a little bit today, but I don't know how much I'm going to get done. It's not my priority for today. But I've started to be able to read a little bit every night before I go to bed. So I just want to briefly go over kind of the 4 books that I'm going to be reading through, hopefully. There's 2 that are at the top. And then the other 2 are just if I finish one or both of these books this week, then I'll tackle these other 2 books. So the first one is I'm working through 7 Days of June by Tia Williams. It is not what I thought it was going to be for some reason. I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm only a couple chapters in, but it just if anyone's read it, the first paragraph comes and just punches you with amazing hilarity. And yeah, so anyway, I'm reading that on my Kindle. That is our book club meeting isn't for another 2 weeks or so. So if I don't finish it this week, it's not the end of the world. But I'm trying to read just like a chapter or 2 a night, a few chapters a week, just to kind of keep the momentum going, because I've had a habit in the past of not finishing book club books. So the next book that I will be working through and hopefully finish this week is Firekeeper's Daughter by Angeline Boulley. I am halfway through this book. This was a book club book that I did not finish almost a year ago. But having read about 50 pages since I last picked it up, it's been nice to kind of get back into it, and with it being set in Michigan, it's just a very familiar read. So I hope that I'm able to finish it this week. I think that shouldn't be a problem because I've been reading about 50 pages or so a night, and I only have like 200 or so pages left, I think. So that shouldn't be an issue to finish it this week. The next 2 books that I have, that if I finish one or both of these books, then I'm going to jump into, because I think reading 2-ish books at a time is going to be a nice kind of light thing to both read a little bit of every book but also feel like I'm accomplishing more. But the other book that I want to maybe finish this week, but we'll see, is Magnus Chase, The Gods of Asgard, The Sword of Summer. I am just over halfway through this book, about 2/3 of the way through or so, and yeah, this is another, like, I'm halfway through it. I would like to finish it, but I'm not going to touch it until I'm done with one or both of these other books. But this is my number 3 on the list. And then the carrot at the end of the tunnel to encourage me to read these other 3 books is Cursed by Marissa Meyer. I have the audiobook for this, but I'm not going to start the audiobook for a little bit, probably a little later this week, to encourage myself to continue to physically read these other books and finish them so that this can be my reward for accomplishing, because I am so excited to read this book. With where Gilded left off and where I think this book is going to pick up, it's just, they're so good. So good. I love Marissa Meyer so much. She's quickly became one of my top authors of all time, and any book she puts out, I immediately buy at this point. It's amazing. So anyway, so those are the top 4 books for this week that I want to get to. And yeah, I have 8 books on my TBR, so we'll see how this month goes. But I'm feeling pretty good about finishing at least 2 books this week, if not 3. And then starting Cursed. So we'll see. But anyway, I will update you tomorrow or Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever the next clip is. But I will give you a reading update when I have one. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. It is currently Monday afternoon. I have gotten home from work, eating a quick bite of dinner, and then I'm gonna try and get a lot done this evening. So, first on the agenda is just kind of taking a little bit and relaxing, watching some booktube videos. Just kind of catching up, relaxing after work, trying to zen myself. And then I want to get a little bit of reading done this afternoon, evening. So I want to get a little bit more of the way through 7 Days in June. Hopefully get a quarter of the way through maybe tonight, get a few more chapters read. And then I would love to get about 50 or 100 more pages read of Firekeeper's Daughter this afternoon, evening or so. Who knows? Maybe I could just power through and finish it because I'm halfway done. But yeah, just wanted to check in. I'm probably going to do a little bit of puzzling this afternoon, evening. I have a new puzzle started, and then I have homework to do. So I'm trying to get in a habit of, as long as I have nothing else going on, blocking out like 7 to 9 every night is dedicated homework block. So before and after that, I can do whatever other things I need to, but from 7 to 9, it's dedicated homework time if I need it. Right now, I am ahead in almost everything, or on track. I'm a week ahead. I'm taking 3 classes. I'm taking a personal health class, an ASL class, and a history class. And I'm on track in history. Technically ahead in ASL, but I'm now back on track because things were due today. So I'm now working on things that are due next Monday. And then I am on track in personal health. So I want to continue to work through things, take some time tonight and do some more homework. And then we'll see where my evening takes me. But if I have another reading update for you, I will check in later. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Well, hello. I have been reading a little bit, but I have a cat. But I figured I'd do a reading update, even while I'm trapped. This is Loki. Loki, would you like to say hello? No, he's busy. Anyway, just thought I would do a quick reading update for everybody. Sorry that I'm in a weird position. But I have finished Firekeeper's Daughter, and really enjoyed it. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Now, do you want to say hello? Okay. But it was really good. I got I had a quarter of it left, and I could not put it down. There were twists and turns, and it was very good. I don't want to say anything because I will spoil it, but it was a very good book, and I will talk about it more in my wrap-up for the month. I am going to work on some theater work. Sorry that I haven't really been doing much reading updates this week. It's just been a week. And now I can't do much while I'm trapped under a cat. But once he is done, I have to do some work for rehearsal, and then probably will read more of 7 Days of June tonight, and then and hopefully finish that soonish. But I think I am going to start my continued read of Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, Sword of Summer, and also start the audiobook for Serpent and Dove that I got on hold from my library. So I'm going to add that as my audiobook to start listening to now that I have finished Firekeeper's Daughter. And then, yeah, and we'll see. I plan to keep this vlog going through Sunday, so we'll see how much reading I get done between now and then. And yeah, anyway, just want to update everybody. I might do another update tonight. It depends on how much reading I get done. But yeah, just wanted to say hello with Loki here. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the end of the vlog. It is currently Sunday. I can't remember exactly when I started this, but I know it's the end of the week. I think I started it on Sunday night or Monday. Either way. And I just wanted to give you kind of a wrap on what I was able to read this week, and then where I'm at going forward. I might even just start another vlog right after this and do another week. We'll see. Trying this out. Trying a whole new formula here. So the two books that I had on my TBR this week were Firekeeper's Daughter and 7 Days of June. So I was able to finish Firekeeper's Daughter this week, and gave it a 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I really did enjoy it. It is definitely there are lots of twists and turns, so I'm not really going to talk about the specifics that I enjoyed in this book because I don't want to spoil it, but I just do encourage you to read it. It's set in Michigan, so if you live in Michigan or you visited Michigan, there are things that might sound familiar to you. There were also lots of things that I learned that I didn't know. Things from just history and places and things that I'd never heard of personally. But yeah, so I'm really excited that I have finished this book. And there is a sequel that's not a direct sequel that I will probably pick up in the next few months, probably in the new year, that I've also heard good things about. So finished that. And then since I last updated, I'm about almost right at the halfway point of 7 Days of June. It's definitely interesting. It's definitely not the book that I was expecting. Sorry, I just blocked the lens there. Not the book that I was expecting in a lot of ways. I'm trying to figure out a different way to hold my phone that is more suitable to all of us involved. There we go. Maybe. Hopefully that's not super shaky. Anyway. But yeah, definitely not the book I was expecting. But it's also changed now, so I don't really know where we're heading, but I'm right about the halfway point. I'll keep reading it over the next week. Our book club meeting isn't until a week and a half from now, so there's no rush on it, but I have no concerns that I will be able to finish it because I read about just under a quarter of it in just an hour or so the other day. So, but anyway, so there's that. And then I did go ahead and start the audiobook for Serpent and Dove because I had that rented from my library. However, after finishing chapter 1, I think I have to read this physically, which is not a bad thing, because it's dual perspective, but not dual narrator. So, just for me, I've had issues in the past of figuring out whose perspective we're in and where we're at, and so I think this will be better suited for this book if I read it physically. So, and then obviously I want to get to Magnus Chase, but I didn't get to start that this week. So anyway, that's my wrap up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you did. And if you want to see more of them, I think I'll do at least one more, and start one now. And then, so you won't see much of a change here because I'll be in the same outfit. And yeah, anything. Anyway, with that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.